today. I also saw Tanisha. Is she still here? Oh, right in front of me. Can you come up for a minute too? First of all, who all know who this lady is? Yeah, that, what is it? Justice for Jefferson. Yeah, that Ferguson. Shut it down, lay it down, interstate and all that good stuff. Yeah. Well, all y'all know I heard her call her and that's so she helped me with this right here. Because if I didn't know what I was doing, I know she would guide me around. I also want my 4 people team to come up in front where I'm at right quick. You know, my 4 people team. Man, I know you ain't been trying to stand back here. You better whoop whoop on up here. Yeah. Y'all give my team a hand. Where's LaFonda? Come on now. These ladies, y'all, they came into my life at a short notice. Be careful what you ask for and pray for. So I wanted to bring everybody up and just thank them and everybody who else was out here to help me out. My fiance is in the audience, James, my photographer in the audience, my brother's in the audience. Now I need to look for the Dad Against Destruction. Where are you? Dad Against Destruction. Come on up here. This is going to be the brother to the mom. Y'all see the back of his hoodie. It say Dad Against Destruction. That means I'm calling all these men to come up to the table and let's see what we can do to get some of these dads to the table. So y'all will be looking for him. Look at his face. We're coming soon. I just want to thank y'all personally in front of everybody. I can't believe Tracy's standing in front. She always trying to hide. Personally, y'all, I just want to thank y'all because, you know, y'all gave me courage. Y'all silly. Y'all up at 3 o'clock in the morning. My phone going ding, 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 ding. I mean, y'all was on me. Y'all was on me and I appreciate it. I didn't know what I was doing, how to do it. But whenever you're called and asked to do something, quit worrying about how perfect it's going to be. And just do it, man. We are hurting out here. I'm telling y'all, we really need to do what we need to do. Tanisha, thank you again. You know I ain't through with you. I want to give the brother Sam. Let's get out of his way, y'all. Now, please.
We give praise and thanks to Almighty God. Can you hear me? Check. Level sound all right?
Yes, I.
In the name of Allah God, the Beneficent, the Merciful, we give praise and thanks to Almighty God for His oneness and all of His word and His messengers and His prophets. For whenever members of the human family have gone astray, He always raises up from among the people of God who have gone astray a prophet, a messenger, that He may guide them back into the straight path of God. So we are thankful for Moses and the Israelite prophets of the Old Testament. We're thankful for Jesus and the apostles for the New Testament. And we're thankful for Muhammad ibn Abdullah and the revelation of the Holy Quran. Peace be upon these worthy servants of Almighty God. I would like to first thank my sister Clemmie and, you know, my mothers over murders. And I'm going to tell you, Sister Clemmie, if you don't know, she is the mother of keeping it real. Don't nobody. And give everybody a round of applause and give her a concerted round of applause because Sister Clemmie, she said, I ain't done no marches before. But sister, I can't tell because what you did here today and what those who work with you have done speaks louder than any words that can come from my mouth. Really, I don't even feel like I need to say anything, to be honest with you, because, I mean, my sister has been working ever since I've been here in Nashville, in this city. I've been working in this city for about 14 years.
Yeah.
Now, when I came here, one of the first things that I've done in this city was to put on an event at Tennessee State University about the state of the Black Union. And Sister Clemmie, you know, jumped right on board to try to help with that. Yeah. And ever since then, when I met Sister at the Crystals on Dickinson Road, I've been rocking with Sister everywhere she tries. Anything she has going on, she knows I have her back, and anything that I have going on, she's always had mine, and I thank you and I love you, my sister. Now, really, all I can say at this point is that what we're here united for is going to speak louder than any words that we can ever utter from our mouths, because we move beyond the point of talking. We move beyond the point where we can say anything of rhetoric at this point. At this point, now it requires action upon each and every single last one of us here to make a difference in the community that we've been talking about for all of these years.
That's right, that's right.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad has said to us and taught to us that no nation can rise higher than this woman.
That's right.
Now, he said that because you judge the condition of a people in society by the condition of its woman.
That's right.
The reason you do so is because she is the mother of that civilization.
Yeah.
And you can judge the civilization and the lack thereof by the condition of that woman.
That's right.
So if you look at our communities today, what condition is our women in today?
Yeah.
And if you look at the condition of our women today, you can understand the condition of our people, because she's giving birth to those who are committing the crimes, who are killing one another. She's giving birth and raising those who are the perpetrators of these crimes. And now at this same day and time, we have to ask ourselves, what responsibility will we take for that?
Yeah.
20 years ago, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan had called for 1 million men to go on the Mall of Washington, D.C. for the Million Man March. He didn't call for men to come there and riot or raise hell.
That's right.
He did not call men to come there to just complain and do nothing and go home. He called men to come back to God.
Yeah.
To come and take your responsibility, take our responsibility as the proper heads of household, not by dictatorship, but by ruling spiritually.
That's right.
And by being able to be a guide for our women so that we may provide the community and society that is going to be productive for our people. Now, somewhere along the way, we've lost that path. Because today we're so far behind. We're not even visible today. We are incarcerated. We're in jail. We're in the streets. We're everywhere except for where we need to be.
That's right.
But the only thing that we can do at this time is, after understanding what needs to be done, then that means that we have that responsibility to pick up our arms, which is our sense. Which is to pick up the responsibility and go back into our households, go back into our community. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan this past October, on October 10th, called for the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March, and it was for justice or else.
That's right.
Yeah.
Many people got frightened when they heard or else. But the or else was the responsibility for us to become the or else. He asked for 10,000 fearless men and women to go into our community and stand in the gap between the guns where one are killing one another, so that we may stop that condition, because the police are not going to do it.
That's right.
It's not their responsibility to do it. It is ours.
That's right. That's right.
I believe in Proverbs, Solomon has said that, go to the end, thou sluggard, and study or learn of her ways, and become wise. You know, societies in the past have been matriarchal societies. And it's not that, in a sense, that that's a bad thing, because as men, some of us get this personality where we think that if a woman is a matriarchal society, it means we have no say-so. That just means that the woman is elevated to her rightful place as the co-creator of God. See, if we don't have enough sense to treat our woman with the dignity and respect that she actually deserves and is given by God, you're looking at the second self of God when you look at that woman.
That's right. That's right.
So as men, we have that responsibility to treat her as that which she is, which is a God.
Come on.
And then we will become one ourselves.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
So I'm here as a representative of Muhammad Mosque number 60. I'm here as a representative of the Nashville Local Organizing Committee that is organizing to do just what we're here to do today, which is to go beyond speech.
That's right.
And move towards action.
That's right.
To get in our community and get in the streets where the people are. We got to get out of these churches and get out of these mosques and get out of these places of worship. Because the people that need the saving ain't in the church. They're not in the mosque. They're not in the synagogue. They are in the streets. And when we get in the streets, we can understand that that is the true temple, because Jesus said that the kingdom is in you.
That's right.
So we can't look to build a kingdom with a nice edifice somewhere on some nice street. If the kingdom building does not start inside of your mind, it doesn't start with the cleaning of your temple and your body, then we will not have any kingdom to look at all. So the responsibility is now. So I ask the question to you all, what are we going to do differently than we did yesterday? What are we going to do differently? That we've been talking about peace and we've been talking about justice for a long time. Now I come from this generation, all right, and I'm tired of hearing people talking. I respect my elders and I love them and they paved the way, but we cannot disrespect our elders by just doing a lot of rhetoric today, doing a lot of senseless talking. So today we are asking. I don't know my sister here; she ain't one for a whole lot of words. And if you know Sister Clemmie, you know that.
That's right.
So she we are all here to show and prove that now we are tired as well. I think we've all been fed up enough and long enough, and at this point, I think we're now moving beyond our words into action. So join us and let's work together. Because if we don't do this thing together and get past this spiritual gangbanging that we be doing all the time, you know how it is. Well, you Muslim, I can't mess with you. Well, you Christian, I can't mess with you. Well, you Baptist, I'm Church of God. I'm Church of God in Christ. I'm Episcopalian. I'm Methodist. I'm foot washing Baptist. Come on, man.
Really? Come on.
Silly.
That's right.
You don't see none of this stuff in the scriptures that we read.
That's right.
So why is it that we invent these things that create the divisions that didn't ever exist in the first place?
That's right.
We have no excuse after today to be any more separate than we have been. We have no excuse today. Everybody here should have everyone else's contact information before we leave here. We can jam, and I'm sure the band about to get back started playing in a minute. I don't want y'all to go too cold. But the fact is that at this point, we should all stay in communication. And as our sister Tanisha, sister Clemmie, and those who are working in the community, I see members of the LOC, I see members of the mosque, I see members of various organizations here. Why are we strangers?
Come on.
Today, that should be no more. I leave you as I came to the words of peace. Wow.